Okay. What's up, WeSet, WeCoin community? Everybody on X, good morning. How's everybody doing? Everybody on Telegram, good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay. So, this AMA for February 22nd, 2025 is focused on the WeCoin Airdrop and the advancements on the base chain. So I'm going to go through some of the advancements. I had a meeting with the CEO, Nadeem, yesterday. He is the tokenomics guy. He is the final decision maker. I advise and execute on his decision making. So, okay, let's just summarize what's happened. WeCoin has been on the Binance chain for a few years and continues to be on the Binance chain. WeCoin recently completed the bonding curve on virtuals. Okay, so that's epic. We did that in 10 days. Very impressive that we completed the bonding curve in 10 days. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars of capital, of investment was committed confidently to the WeCoin project. So obviously, there's and we had very little marketing in it. So obviously there's real demand, there's strong demand, and there's real fundamentals. So shout out to all who participated in the virtuals bonding curve. We completed it. So what that means is we moved from purchases being made on the bonding curve to now being made. We moved to Uniswap, and the liquidity, all the money from invested in the WeCoin on virtuals protocol was moved to the liquidity pool on Uniswap. So good job. Okay, and now the bonding curve is complete. We can move full speed ahead to maximize the full potential of the WeCoin AI agent. So this is part of our long-term innovation and adoption plan. Okay, so there's been some unnecessary FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt that has kept price down. And I am somewhat sympathetic to some of it. Myself and Nadeem and the WeSet team, we've been doing our best to communicate, what's actually happening with WeCoin and the WeCoin price. So first of all, the fundamentals are stronger than ever. WeCoin is positioned for massive growth. The community sees it. Look at it. Here we are. We're doxed. Everybody sees the audited coins, etc. So the next phase is to reward the strongest hands. Okay, the strongest WeCoin believers who are here and have been here and really are the foundation of the community and the holders. Okay. So we completed the bonding curve, which means we had a fully decentralized price discovery process. No dumps, no manipulation. Credit to WeSet, credit to WeCoin, credit to our community. So this sets us up for strong long-term growth and with strong liquidity on the Uniswap network. So we had a successful transition of liquidity from PancakeSwap to Uniswap. Okay, so let's go to the liquidity issue. There are several ways for WeCoin to have liquidity. Previously, we had liquidity on PancakeSwap and we had liquidity on MEXC. WeSet committed almost $100,000 to liquidity on MEXC. Okay, so what we left the liquidity on MEXC, but for our DEX liquidity, we moved it from PancakeSwap to Uniswap, is essentially what happened. So that's why there's very little liquidity on Binance Chain. It's moved to Uniswap. Okay, so now there's liquidity on Uniswap and there's liquidity on MEXC. So I understand some people got concerned when they log in or they go to PancakeSwap and they see that there's not enough liquidity. It's not a rug pull. It could potentially alarm you looking like a rug pull, but a rug pull means the WeSet people take your money, which we didn't do, right? The money is moved. It was moved to Uniswap. So that's where the liquidity is now. Okay, now let's get to the airdrop. There's been some tokenomics changes to the airdrop since the last AMA. So it's not just about handing out tokens like it's friggin' Halloween, right? It's about rewarding true believers while driving adoption, price appreciation, awareness, and strong fundamentals. So we have new airdrop eligibility criteria. Okay, so one that remains the same is that WeCoin needs to be held in a private key wallet. If you're holding it in MEXC, there's no way for us to airdrop it to you because it's held in the MEXC wallet, not your own wallet. Hold your coins in your own wallet. That's step one to being eligible for the airdrop in any airdrop. Okay? So there's going to be new standards. There's going to be minimum holding requirements for the airdrop. There will be minimum holding requirements for the airdrop. And that is 1 million WeCoin on Binance chain and 100,000 WeCoin on Base. That's not much. It's less than $50 each per chain. So that's the new eligibility criteria. Again, we want to reward real holders, real engaged community members, not just throw coins everywhere to people who A, will either never use them, or B, will just dump them right away. Okay? We're also going to have an engagement requirement. Okay, the engagement requirement, we don't have details yet, but you'll have to do a Twitter and or a Telegram post.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm talking. I'll mute you for now. I'll come back later. Okay. So this is bullish because we're getting rid of stragglers. We're getting rid of people who just want a handout and then dump the price and hurt WeCoin. Okay. So as we have the engagement requirement, meaning essentially let's just say shilling WeCoin, we're creating more eyes on WeCoin, more buyers, and higher price action. Okay, so every eligible wallet will receive 40,000 WeCoin on the Base network. Okay, every eligible wallet will receive 40,000 WeCoin on the Base network. I understand some holders have expected a larger or proportional distribution based on WeCoin BNB holdings, but this fixed amount structure is strategically designed to protect price, strengthen community engagement, and sustain long-term growth. Again, we're not just throwing WeCoin everywhere. It's not good for the community if we just throw it everywhere. Okay? So a few notes on why this model is bullish. There's going to be less sell pressure and stronger price action. So I've been part of many airdrops, and those that distribute large proportional amounts just lead to immediate sell-offs and drive the price down. And then we have an ugly chart. You discourage other people from participating in your project. So by capping the airdrop at 40,000 per wallet, we ensure stronger hands benefit, and we'll keep supply tight and valuable. This protects price and benefits the holders. And we want engagement over passive holding. Instead of just rewarding large holders, we want to incentivize participation, engagement, organic awareness, leading to new buyers, stronger awareness, stronger demand, higher prices. Okay, so this is more than just some throwing WeCoin everywhere. It's a reward, and it's strategic, and it's designed to drive demand, adoption, price, and strong fundamentals in the community. Okay, the airdrop could potentially be in multiple rounds. Okay, as another way to avoid sell-offs. We don't have an airdrop date yet. Okay, again, this is another way to prevent instant dumping. Okay. Okay, and the snapshot will be taken without prior notice. Again, this is to prevent dumping. We want people who are real holders, people who are comfortable holding it. Okay, so we're not going to give an actual date for the snapshot. Another piece of good news is that once the airdrop is complete, we're going to work with our Chainlink partnership to bridge WeCoin and on Base and BNB. Okay, so that's going to create more value and more liquidity. It's going to unlock liquidity on the Base chain, on the Binance chain. Because remember, the liquidity has moved from Binance to Base. Well, if we have a bridge between the two, the Base and the Binance chain, then the liquidity mixes together. Okay, so that solves an issue right there. Okay. So again, some quick actions you could take to secure your airdrop. First, move your WeCoin to a private wallet. Okay. Number 2, meet the minimum requirement holdings. In your private key wallet, you need to have 1 million WeCoin and 100,000, or 1 million WeCoin on Binance chain and 100,000 on Base. There's going to be the engagement requirement, and we'll have more details about that. And also be patient. Okay. So just some final thoughts before I open up to question is, we're not just here to give, free coins to everybody. We're rewarding and targeting the community and strategically planning it for strong organic growth. It's bullish that our bonding curve was completed in just 10 days. So we sold hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of virtual, so hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of WeCoin. That secured the liquidity on Uniswap. The airdrop is being structured for long-term growth. The engagement requirements brings organic visibility and demand, increased price, and our cross-chain interoperability link increases utility and liquidity and price for our holders. Okay. So at this point, we have a few questions. I see one in X. Okay, why changing your requirements? Yeah, Ibrahim, I see you and I hear you. I hear you, man. That's why I'm here doing an AMA. It's, we're fully doxed and we're here explaining what's going on. This is the final plan. And you talk about, losses in the holdings. Everything has been down. First of all, the whole RWA space, the whole alt space is down. And there was unnecessary FUD because of the moving of liquidity. So everyone is here. You have inside information. You have asymmetric information that I'm giving you that the liquidity just moved from PancakeSwap to Base. Okay, so it just moved. So, I understand that there's some FUD about liquidity being withdrawn, especially with other bullshit that happens in crypto. But you guys are here, know that we're building and we are strategically planning. So, you could take advantage of it. You could buy WeCoin on Binance chain at a ridiculously low price, knowing that you're going to get the airdrop and you're going to get the bridge liquidity from Base chain through our Chainlink partnership. And we do have an official Chainlink partnership that that validates what we do. I'll share the link if you need it. It's on the Chainlink site. If you look at, just Google Chainlink and WeSet and WeCoin. There. Okay, I'm sharing the official Chainlink page it's in Telegram. It's in Telegram. Okay. Okay, so Ibrahim, thank you for your comment. Understand your concern. The team is here to answer questions and help you continue to build a strong position in our project as we develop. And I do want to prioritize a bit more consistency in the airdrop. And that's what I'm here for. Okay, now I'm going to go over to Telegram. So someone had a question earlier and turned their mic on in Telegram. Let's go back to that. Who was that? Crypto Yoda? Okay, mic is yours. Who was on Telegram earlier? You can turn your mic on now. Any questions on Telegram? There was one earlier, but I turned the mic off to finish what I had to say. Okay, there's a comment in Telegram. I love WeCoin and trust WeCoin more than Bitcoin. It has more probability of growing with fantastic hardworking docs dev. Thank you. Appreciate the support. I understand that it's like crypto, right? There's going to be some volatility. There's going to be some ups and downs. It's an adventure. We're in discovery mode. We're just working out AI agents, how to launch them, how to capitalize on that. We're working out tokenization, right? We're working out tokenization, RWA, as we go, and it's a journey, guys. It's a journey. There's no straight road to, some great project and massive adoption and great riches. It's a lot of work. It's trial and error, and we keep moving forward.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I love the WECO project. They are really doing well. I so much trust on WECO. So I want to know, do you people have any projects of reaching to $1?
Sorry, do we have any projects that are what?
Do you have any projects of reaching to 10 billion market caps?
Reaching 10 million or 10 billion market cap?
Yes.
This is our only project. Do we have projections? I mean, I don't really like to make too many price projections, but we are interested in a strong project with a healthy coin and a healthy price. We're not we're not a meme coin. So we're not just going to pump and dump. We're looking for steady, consistent growth. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Okay. So
hello, I have a question.
One second. Crypto Yoda, I'm going to turn your mic off. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to ask, just help us to do a little recap concerning the airdrop, the minimum amount to have on base. I heard something like 1 million on BSC network, BNB network for the requirement for the airdrop. So does it mean we still have to have like 100,000 on base before we can qualify for the airdrop for those holding on Trust Wallet or MetaMask?
Yes, that's a good question. Thank you for clarifying, thank you for asking, and I will clarify that. Yes, you do. If you have 1 million WeCoin on base, you meet one of the requirements. But the second one that you must meet is the base chain requirement of 100,000 tokens, which if you buy right now is about $20. Thank you. Okay, we have another question.
I have another question also. And after this airdrop on this base, since the liquidity has been moved from BNB to Uniswap on the base, now after the airdrop, those of us still holding on BSC. So what hope do we have? Because some persons might, maybe after the airdrop, they might dump. Then in order for we to continue, because WECO, WECO is a very good project. I've been holding WECO for a very long time. I believe in it. Even while people were dumping, I had my position. So in order for we to continue to hold, what do we hold on to that with the WECO or BNB chain will definitely have value again?
Okay, so I think what
Because
you're
at
you're
the
you're
time we
concerned
bought
mostly about
and
the
at the time
Binance chain, right?
it has really dropped on my own side, but I kept holding my position. So after the base chain, because the last AMA session that was held said we're going to focus on base. So those of us that are still holding on BSC, even after we might have gotten the airdrop, so what do we now hold on for in order for we to continue to hold the one on BSC?
Okay, so I mean the value. I think you're focused mostly on like why would I hold on Binance chain, right? The WeCoin on Binance chain, is that the main part of your question? So I would like first of all we're gonna bridge we're making a bridge between Binance chain and base chain. So the liquidity will move over and the coins will be the same. And you could look at it like also in arbitrage. If the coin is really high on base chain and then it's on Binance chain at a lower price, the price will be arbitraged at least a bit, right? Like people will buy on Binance chain and then sell on base chain to sort of bring the price together. So we're focused on base chain at the moment for the AI innovation and growth. We're going to have the bridge where liquidity can bridge, and we're also going to keep the utility of the Binance chain WeCoin. And there's still liquidity on NextC. We're not touching the liquidity on NextC. It will remain there. And we're going to continue to use the coins on both chains, Base and Binance chain. Okay, we have another question. It says, I have a query. Let's say I have 10 million WeCoin AI. So I think that's 10 million WeCoin on Base. After integration of blockchains, namely BSC and Base. Okay. Can I convert 10 million WeCoin Base to 100 million WeCoin Binance chain as it is 1 to 10 or ratio, or is it going to be 1 to 1 ratio? At that point, they'll be more mixed, right? Because they can go from chain to chain. So it won't necessarily be like 10 to 1 at that point. You could look at it a bit more from a practical perspective as having like a total supply of 11 billion. And that's another thing that the free market will have to decide what the ratio will be, right? We're in, crypto is a super innovative, free and open market, so we let the market decide, right? You guys decide what the ratio will be. Because remember, we've done cross chain before where we did like a lock and mint, right? Where it like takes it off one chain and it actually mints it on the other, and then it goes back and forth both ways. Okay. Okay, so there's a question here in X. Would I be able to convert my base chain? No, sorry, my Binance chain WeCoin to base WeCoin. When there's a bridge, yeah. Yeah, when there's a bridge, you'll be able to. Not immediately, though. So, Peter, you say, so the ratio would depend on the market cap of both coins, so it's not fixed. So I just explained there's a lock and mint, right? So in our Chainlink partnership, we work with them on what's called cross-chain CCIP, cross-chain something protocol. So we can do a few ways, but one that we use is like the lock and mint, right? So if you want to move 10 WeCoin from base chain to Binance chain, you lock it on one side and you buy it on the other, and there probably will be an exchange rate that the free market decides. We're not going to peg it. we're not going to peg the ratio. I don't think we're going to peg the ratio. Okay. All right, I'm going to log off. It's been a good session. We're going to produce more information about this. The question we had earlier about the consistency, I agree with that. And, some of the best projects I've been involved with have had to alter and change their roadmaps. So, but I do understand, the frustration the community can have, but we're here, explaining it to you, giving you the updates as soon as they happen, the decisions as soon as they happen. And you guys are the ones who are going to benefit from all of this. The airdrop is going to be a lot more exclusive now that we have the requirements. So we're not just going to spam everybody with WeCoin and have a huge sell-off. Okay. That's it. Everybody, thank you for joining. Remember to share this information with the community, because here's the reason why I need to do it. People get FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They see the price drop, they sell, they're like, where's the liquidity? It's a rug pull. Everyone here knows that's not the case. So you do yourself a favor, you do the community a favor, you do the price of WeCoin a favor by dealing with FUD and explaining to people, no, check the EMA. No, this is what's happening. Okay? So thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate the community, appreciate the questions, and through the best way to, if you have any questions in the next few days before I do my next AMA, just go through Telegram. Logging off, guys. Enjoy your Saturdays.